Hello home bosses, it's Nuria from thehomeboss.com. Today I'm diving into a really important topic for all self-publishers, and that is how to make sure your books don't get blocked by Amazon. Recently, I made a video about Amazon blocking a lot of books, and if you haven't watched it yet, I'll link it down below. Books are getting blocked and even banned, and that can be devastating, especially if you've put a lot of time and effort into creating your book. But here is the good news. There's a way to avoid all that stress and worry. So I'm going to show you a tool that has come out from the Self-Publishing Titans. And in fact, they brought out 7 new KDP tools, and I think they're absolutely fantastic because they really help you with your book creation, and they will really help you to make sure that your books aren't getting blocked. And they also help you with a lot of other things. So let me just go through the tools and what they are, and then later we're going to concentrate on the one that's really going to help you avoid your books being blocked. So these are 7 new tools, and they are all individual. You can buy them all together in a bundle, but you can also buy them individually. So there is a trademark checking tool, which is really easy because you don't have to look on different pages to check if your title or any words in your book are trademarked, and you can quickly and easily check it with this tool. Then there is the KDP Guideline Violations Checker, and that's the one I want to talk to you a little bit more. So I'll go into details a bit later. There is a title creation tool which helps you create titles really easily for your book. And there is also a book description tool which will create your book descriptions for you, and I really like this one as well. I've checked it out and it does a really good job. It's very easy to use as well. There is a book listing translator. I haven't checked that one out yet, so I can't comment too much on that, but it sounds like a great idea. There is a book pricing tool, and that will help you price your book competitively, and I've checked that one out against my own books, and it's absolutely spot on. I think that tool is quite accurate, and I think that could be very helpful. And there's also a spelling and grammar checker. So all of those tools are available individually or in a bundle, and you can go on the Self-Publishing Titans website to have a look at them. There is a very helpful video here that you can check out. And if I just quickly scroll down here, you can see a bit more information about each of the tools. So I would recommend you go and check it out. But the one I really want to talk to you about today is this one here, the KDP Guideline Checker. So this tool is designed specifically to check your book listing against Amazon's ever-changing rules. If you're self-publishing, this is an absolute game changer. So let me show you how it works. This is the tool once you log in, and you select whether it's a paperback or an ebook. So we're going to work with a paperback, and I'm just going to pick a book out of the top 100 Amazon books, and let me just show you what is available. So these are the top 100 books on Amazon.com, and I sometimes like to look through these to see if I can see anything interesting, anything unusual, and I think I'm going to try and analyze this book here, Spooky Cutie by Coco Wayo. So let's click on that. So I'm using this book as an example. Of course, you would be doing this for your own book. So I'm just going to copy paste the title and enter that. Let me move this page. And I'm going to enter the book title here. The author name is Coco Wayo. There's no contributors. So I'm just going to copy paste the book description. I'm just copying it as it is on Amazon. And then I'm going to copy any text I can see in the A+ content. And actually there isn't really much there. It's mainly images, so there's no text there. But if I wanted to include some text from A+ content, This is what they actually have on their A+ content. So, and then I don't know what their backend keywords are, but I'm just going to type something that I think a lot of people would type in and see what comes up. And of course, in your case, you'd be typing in your keywords, the keywords that you have in your book and that you want to check. So I'm just going to speed up the video, but you just type in all the keywords that you are entering for your own book. So I've just entered a few keywords here. So I made a deliberate mistake here and I entered something that I shouldn't enter in the 7 keyword slots, and I just want to have a look and see if the program, if this app picks up on it. So once we filled everything in according to our book, we click check and it's now checking. And here we are. So it has picked up the mistake because it basically says here, Jade Summer is an author name and you're not allowed author names in the 7 backend keywords. So it really has picked up. Please ignore all these underlined things. That's just my spell check that I've got installed. So this is not part of the program. But you have to look out for what it says underneath. It will frame where the mistake is in red and it will tell you what the mistake is here. So there are no mistakes in the book title. The author name is okay. The book description is okay. The A+ content is okay. But it has picked up that Jade Summer is an author name and that is not allowed. That goes against the guidelines. And I think it would pick up trademarks as well. So let's have a look and see what happens if I add a trademark here. Added Disney style here just to see if it picks up on Disney, and I click check. And here we are. Disney style is intellectual property, copyright infringement. So it does tell you when there is a copyright infringement or trademark infringement or an author name that we can't use. So this is very clever. It really helps with picking up on things that are going against Amazon's guidelines. So once you click check, the tool will scan everything and let you know if there are any potential violations. For example, maybe you've included the word bestseller in your title, which isn't allowed. Or maybe your description encourages readers to leave a review, which is also against Amazon's guidelines. So this tool is incredibly helpful because Amazon's guidelines can sometimes feel like a moving target. We've all heard stories about books being blocked or even accounts being banned because of unintentional mistakes. And by using the KDP guideline checker, you can avoid these issues before they even arise. And this ties directly into the video I made about Amazon blocking books. I've seen so many posts from fellow authors who don't realize they've violated a guideline until it's too late. If you use this tool, you can stay on the safe side and avoid the nightmare of having your book taken down. So whether you're publishing low-content books or novels, this tool works across the board. It can flag issues like trademark violations, misleading titles, or even improper A+ content. And what I love most is that it also gives you direct access to Amazon's official KDP guidelines, so you can stay updated with any changes. And that is really important because, as you know, Amazon keeps changing things, changing the guidelines, and that can always trip someone up if they're not careful. One quick tip though, even though this tool does a fantastic job of catching most issues, I always recommend manually checking your content as well. The more aware you are of Amazon's guidelines, the better off you'll be. So if you're serious about self-publishing, this tool can save you time, money, and a lot of stress. It's an easy way to ensure you're playing by Amazon's rules, especially with so many books being flagged lately. So if you're ever worried about having your book blocked, this KDP guideline checker is the tool you've been waiting for. Before I go, I just wanted to show you the pricing of these tools. So you can buy them all in a bundle, and that would be $599, but you can also buy them individually, and at the moment they're priced at $97 individually. And I don't think you need all of them. Obviously, it would be nice to have all of them, but I think it's okay if you just pick the ones or the one that you particularly need. So I know what some of you might be thinking. This tool sounds amazing, but it's a little pricey, and I get it. As a self-publisher, we're always trying to manage costs, especially when we're starting out. But here's why I think the KDP Guideline Checker is still a great investment. Imagine spending weeks or even months creating your book, only to have it blocked or banned because of a small mistake in your description, title, or keyword. This tool helps you avoid that. The cost of having to redo your book, fix errors, or lose potential sales because your book was removed from the marketplace can end up being way more than the price of this tool. Think of it as an insurance policy for your self-publishing business. It gives you peace of mind, knowing that you're following Amazon's rules and that your hard work won't go to waste. And remember, this tool isn't just a one-time use. You can run it for every book you publish, whether you're creating low-content books, fiction, or non-fiction. It's a long-term investment that helps protect your catalog and future sales. And like I always say, if you're treating KDP as a business, then there are investments that you can make to create a better business and to improve your inventory and to really make sure that your business thrives and increases in sales. So don't forget to check out the link in the description to access this tool. And also, if you haven't already, watch my video on Amazon blocking books. It's a must-see for any self-publisher. And if you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more self-publishing tips and tools. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And happy publishing!